Have you ever gotten paid and 1 week later wondered where all the money went? If your salary doubled tomorrow, would your life really change? This is Michael's story. Michael was 24. He worked at a small supermarket. He wasn't lazy. He woke early, walked 40 minutes to work, and stood on his feet all day stacking shelves. By the time he got home, his back ached and his shirt was soaked. Still, his pay was barely enough to survive. He rented one small room. The roof leaked when it rained. His mattress sat right on the floor. But every payday, Michael felt rich. His friends called, "Come on, we're going out tonight." He always said yes. Clubs, new shoes, photos that made life look perfect. 1 week later, his wallet was empty. His fridge was empty. He waited for the next payday and did it all again. Same salary, same spending, same empty wallet, again and again. One evening, walking home, Michael heard shouting. A landlord stood outside a small house. A tenant stood beside 2 bags, everything his family owned. "You work every day, but you never plan. Leave." Michael froze. Those words didn't feel like they were meant for the tenant. They felt meant for him. That night he couldn't sleep. He thought about his own tiny room. He thought, what if that's me one day? The next morning, Michael walked into the town library for the first time. One line in a book stopped him cold. A small salary is not your biggest problem. A lack of a plan is. Michael understood something. His money wasn't the problem. He was like a man filling a bucket every month, but the bucket had holes. No matter how much he poured in, it always ran out. Pouring more water in wouldn't fix a leaking bucket. He had to patch the holes first. So Michael started small. Payday came. He didn't go to the club. "I don't want my future disappearing in one weekend," he said. He cooked his own dinner. He wrote every expense in a notebook: rent, food, transport, savings. His friends laughed. "Writing in a notebook won't make you rich." Michael smiled. "No, but it might stop me from staying poor." Some months his savings were tiny, barely enough to fill an envelope, but he remembered the book's words: "Never laugh at small savings. One day they become big opportunities." A year passed. For the first time, Michael reached the end of the month with money left over. He wasn't rich yet, but he was in control. Years passed. He kept learning. He started a small side business. It grew slowly. Some months it made almost nothing. He never quit. His savings became a deposit on a small piece of land. That land became a rental house, then another. He never rushed. He never borrowed to impress anyone. One afternoon, Michael walked past that same rented house, the one where he'd once seen a family thrown out. He stopped. He smiled quietly. Not because he was rich, because he no longer feared losing the roof over his head. Years later, people in town didn't know Michael as the supermarket worker anymore. They knew him as a landlord who never shouted at a tenant struggling to pay. He remembered exactly how that felt. So here's the question for you. Michael's salary never changed first. His habits did. He stopped trying to look rich and started patching his own leaking bucket. You don't need to earn millions to start. You only need to be faithful with what you already have. A salary feeds you for a month. A plan can provide for a lifetime. When your next paycheck lands, will it leak away, or will it become the first brick of a different future? Tell me in the comments one habit you're changing starting today. If this story meant something to you, like this video, subscribe, and send it to someone who needs to hear it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next story.